Dear Intelligent Systems, please stop posting news right after I get a video done that is actually about your subject matter. Sincerely, Sages, but mostly, just as I said in that video, I was pretty sure he was either coming this week or the next. Well, I should say they are coming this week or the next, because it's Legion. Legion will be here tomorrow at midnight, which is a little weird, but, you know, that's just typically how they do things. So, yeah, no surprise there. I figured it was going to be it. Usually they do a Grand Hero battle, like, right after they reveal the new banner. But anyways, before we continue, though, I do have a special shout-out to Fire Emblem Heroes News, which is a fan-run English Twitter that translates everything from Japanese for us, and I'm going to include a link to their Twitter in the description. You really should go check them out. They are the only reason we really keep up with the news, outside of, you know, terrible Google Translate. But still, you know, and if I'm never uploading a video about news, well, you can go check it out there. Alright, so, enough blathering about other nonsense, let's talk about Legion. And, well, this is his map, as you can see, and, well, and since I don't have my capture card, I don't really have anything else to put over this or do anything else with, so I guess we'll just talk about the map. We'll talk about him, or them, I guess, because that's their whole shtick. As you can see, there are actually 2 Legion on the map. 2 of them. And then, of course, we have a blue tome user and a red tome user on the left and right sides. And finally, an archer in the back over there. So, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a weird map, but also we should probably talk about our good friend Legion there. So, his stats are as included in case you can't read them because, well, it's a little bit harder to actually see, but his HP, of course, 65, his attack is 54, his speed is 39, his defense is 26, and his resistance is 21 by the looks of things. The Japanese text there that you see on his weapon, basically might of 14, range of 1, and he has a special ability where when he attacks, after he attacks you, if you're not dead, you will instead get the effect of panic, which instead of making your, you know, your status, your stat buffs basically, it just makes them negative, so it becomes penalties instead. So yay, fun times. It's kind of obvious. Don't get hit by him. I mean, red tome users will probably do substantially well here. Even archers might do pretty well too. You know, Legion, while he has a lot of attack, especially attack and speed, if you can take him out from a range, you should be okay. Of course, along with that, we also have the red tome users on the side there, and the blue tome user on the right side, which, not the best thing. Let's also talk about, Taco. Go for a taco right now. Talk about his abilities real quick. So, in order from his passives, we of course have, I believe that is Fury, Seal Speed, and Savage Blow. So, nothing too crazy. Fury will make it a bit harder to kill him, though. What is up with this music? Okay. So if you're expecting to easily take him down, be ready for a little bit more resistance. You know, just because his stats show this doesn't mean that he won't, you know, he's going to be taking a bit more of a hit as it goes along. So, yeah. Outside of that, well, it really depends on what the abilities are of your characters, or at least the tome users on the left and right side might be more of a problem. But if you manage to at least, I don't see the left side being as troublesome. The right side might be a bit more troublesome for someone who needs to take out, who's trying to take them out with a red unit. So be advised, you do have to be a bit more wary on the right side than left. The archer, honestly, he's probably going to be more trouble on the right side because he has an easier distance to get there. You could always use the middle, but I think the middle actually are defensive squares, but I could be wrong. And, you know, there are breakable pathways there. Honestly, I think if you have a good enough group, you can blitzkrieg both the left and the right side without too much of a problem, and then just pull your units back. The blue unit is on a horse. You know, he's a cavalry unit, so he will have more space to move. Be aware of that. Be advised that who knows what tomes they actually have, and who knows what I mean. That bow looks like I believe that's actually a brave bow, but I could be wrong on the archer there. As for units they have suggested here, I'm not too certain if any of them are actually very good, but, you know, I realize that they have to put in some units that they've already shown on the summon banner. But anyways, you know, this one isn't too bad. It doesn't look that awful. You know, it's not like Ursula when she was first out with that skill inheritance, and hopefully it won't be too much of a problem for some of the other units that you know, have with Grand Hero battles. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Camus was pretty easy, and it was a good unit, and I really, really stand by the fact that Legion will be a fantastic axe unit if you need one, so definitely go check him out tomorrow. That's about it, guys. See you all very soon, and best of luck in the Grand Hero battle.